Hello and welcome. I'm the Autistic Modeler, and today we're going to go over some kits I already built. This was a suggestion from one of my viewers, so I thought that was a great idea. And some of these that we're going to go over, that some of the build quality of the kits is kind of subpar, I guess you could say. So we're going to go over what I did to them to make them look pretty good and turn out nice. And we're going to start with the Mopars first, and then we'll move on from other ones from there. I'm going to try to do one of these every so often in between the build-ups and stuff that we normally do on the program. So anyways, without no further ado, let's get started, shall we? Okay, well, the first one up is the 70 Dodge Challenger from the movie Vanishing Point. And this kit is not that great. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a trick bag to get it to look decent. Anyways, what I did, this kit comes as a convertible, and it comes with this top piece is separate, okay? And not only that, it's got a vinyl texture to it. So it's not even correct for the movie. But what I did, I had to reshape and mold the roof to the body. And it was quite a bit of work to make it look decent. And this one here, there's a lot of time in this roof here. This is a 446 pack car. And I got some minor detail under the hood. I don't do a lot of wiring and things like that. It's just not me. I get more frustrated when I'm trying to wire something. So I just build it mostly out of the box. And I use every piece that's in the box to make it look good. We'll show the underneath here. And it's painted like how Chrysler painted those. They just dusted the bottoms, the body color and whatnot. That's a 4-speed, black interior, just like the movie cars. It came with these pad printed Goodyear tires in the kit. There's the rear. I use this decal, comes in the kit. But it makes a pretty good model. I built 2 of these. The other one is convertible. And then this one I made the hardtop. I went and took the challenge of making that a hardtop. This top was warped and didn't fit well at all. You can see some of the body work there that took it to make it decent looking. It makes a good looking model when it's finished. It's pretty accurate, I believe, especially this hood. But it was a lot of work to make it look decent. So, but would I recommend this for a first builder? No, not really. If you're a seasoned builder and you've done quite a few glue kits, by all means, challenge it. And this is a pretty decent kit. It went together, other than the roof, pretty good. And it sits really well out of the box. So, all right, let's go on to the next one. Okay, next one up is the dreaded in the model community, the 69 and 70 Chargers from MPC. Now these make really nice models when you take your time with them. They're difficult to put together, I'm not going to lie to you, to make them look decent. Let's start with the obvious choice here, the 69 Charger RT. Now this is what they call, MPC redid this as the Country Charger for obvious reasons. We all know the history of this model kit. Anyways, this one here, if you work it and then make it sit right and test fit a bunch of times, it'll look decent. Is it the most accurate charger out there? No, not. Does it look decent? A nice shelf model? Of course it does. And here's the engine. It's got a Hemi that I put in there. This is all stuff that comes in the box, folks. I didn't do anything else special. There's the underneath. Got weathered a little bit. The interior. And to get this to sit pretty good, you gotta almost space out the bottom of the chassis first because it sits too low and you have to work it. And I put spacers underneath the interior tub between that and the bottom and to make it sit pretty decent. And that way it has a little bit of a rake and makes it look like a muscle car. That's what I did to that one. And this is the Charger 500 series. As you can see, it has a different hood than this one. And also, the rear window is different. The Charger 500 had that fastback style and not that recessed window glass like the regular RTs. There again, I didn't do much to this. It's got the Hemi in it. You know, nothing really too special on this. I just painted it and built it. Can't get the hood out of there. There we go. There's the bottom. It's lightly weathered. I put the red line tires, and the hubcaps and wheels came out of the newest issue CHP police car that MPC builds. But there again, I did the same thing to get this to sit decent. And a little bit of work. This makes a really nice kit. Who else makes a Charger 500? Nobody. So you got to work it, and you can kit bash this with other kits to make a super detailed version, you know, and make it your own. Okay, and the next up, now this is, I left, I guess you could say the worst for last. If anybody has bought the 70 Charger from the Fast and Furious versions, this one is pretty tough to make it look decent. There again, I just built it right out of the box. I had to cut the interior up a little bit to get this roll bar to fit correctly. The front nose, I actually super glued to the car and molded it to the body. And then I took and bare metal foiled to make the 70 grill. That's what I did there, because I used the same exact body from the 69 Charger kit, and then they put this adapter grill thing on it, and you gotta work it out. As you can see, the hood is the same part. They just kind of, you gotta shorten it, and it's not right. There's better 70 Chargers out there, but I wanted to take the challenge and try and make it look decent. And I lowered the front of it to make it look like the one from the Fast and Furious programs. And I didn't do anything really to the bottom of it. I just built it. It has this big gas tank cover. And that one there was pretty tough to make it look as good as it does. That was a lot of work. But it turned out pretty decent. And these Chargers, I like them. This is one of my favorite Chargers. I buy them all the time. I like how they sit and they look, because you can make them look pretty decent. So, anyways, enough about the Charger. Let's move on to a different one. We're going to do the Dodge Monacos next. Okay, next one up is the Dodge Monaco kits. Now this is one of my favorite kits because there's not very many four-door, pretty much anything out there to make police cars out of, and I love making police cars and fire chief cars. They're one of my favorites. But anyways, what I did here, this is different versions of the same kit. This is started life as the T.J. Hooker car from the William Shatner television show from the early 80s. And I built that up. I made the light bar myself. This is sheet plastic, and I melted it and formed it over that to make the New York City light bar. If anybody can guess this car, they recognize it from a famous movie, go ahead and put it down in the comments and see if you can guess what it's from. Take a close look at the numbering and everything on this car. You'll remember it. But this turned out really well. This is pretty much right out of the box. And let me show the engine there. It's right out of the box. It's painted right there, just pretty basic stuff. Make it look decent. Okay, and then this one here, this is built right from the newer issue California Highway Patrol version that they have out. This is actually one of the best versions of this kit. Comes with a new updated light bar, better chrome, better wheels and hubcaps, and just overall a better kit. They really improved this, and the fit and finish, they've repaired some of the tooling, and it makes it better. This particular one I actually turned into a Plymouth Fury. I changed the grill out. A friend of mine cast the grill off my original 76 Roadrunner kit, and he did that for me, and I got a few copies of it. I'm going to make a few of these Plymouths. Basic same exact car, just the grill's different, and you paint the taillights a little different. But then we got this one here. This is also from the California Highway Patrol kit with the new updated light bar, and I put quite a few of the police equipment in it. I also, on this one, oh, it's hard to see in there, but I added the steering wheel from 76 Dodge Dart kit. That's more accurate to the Dodge Monaco steering wheel. That's a little addition I did. I thought it looked better. This one here is also from a famous movie. If you take a close look at that, you'll probably recognize it. If you think what that is, mark it down in the comments down below. And this one again, I built it right out of the box. Just added a few details, you know. Kind of weathered it on the bottom just a little bit, just so it has some kind of depth. If you dry brush this, it shows some depth and just kind of some details show up. It makes it look so much nicer, and it only takes a couple seconds. Doesn't take long to do that. There's no special tricks or anything here. There's the front. I used the bullhorn from the Chevy van kit. It's in the back seat there. Might be difficult to see, but also detail the interior. I don't know if you can see in there or not. But this one turned out really well. And then the last one is from the 1989 Batman series, the Joker Goon car. Now this is actually not even close to the car that was in the movie, other than that it's painted the correct colors. MPC just used what they had and then built it up. But I thought this was pretty neat to make it like the box. And the purple and green, just like the Joker. But this is a pretty cool car. This is straight out of the box. I built this several years ago. This is probably about 10 or 12-year-old build here. I didn't clean it that well. I apologize. But, so there's the Dodge Monacos. These are one of my favorite kits right here. I always buy them. And if you take your time, you can make them look really nice. Kit bash them with some other modern kits underneath the body. They look really sharp. All right, let's move on to the mid-70s Dodge Darts. Well, up now is the mid-70s Dodge Dart Sports. This is an MPC kit, and it's one of my favorites too. I really enjoy building this kit. And this one here, it takes a little work to get the stance to look right. You know, because I got that slopey stance in the back. But this one here, this brown one, this is actually masking tape that I put on there to make it look like a vinyl top. And it's got just a little 318 that I put in there. There's the bottom of it. I weathered it a little bit, make it look a little bit used. I used the wheels and tires and hubcaps from the CHP Dodge Monaco. This is a really nice kit. This is one of my favorites. I really like this kit. And this one here is the 76 Dodge Dart kit. And it comes with these 76 Spirit of 76 decals. I kind of did my own job on the interior. You can see that red, white, and blue. I thought that was pretty neat. And again, I just kind of weathered the bottom a little bit. And a little 318 in there. It's a great kit. It just make it look decent. And it also comes with these pad printed tires. I mean, it looks decent. I mean, no one else makes a Dodge Dart kit like this. So you got to work with what's out there. Here's another version I built. Now this one I used, these decals are from Keith Marks. You can see his on his website. And you can order directly and email him and get those from him. They're really nice. They're super thin. They work really well. And they go on nicely. And then everything else for this is right out of the kit. Wheels, tires, everything. There's the bottom. Painted just like Chrysler would paint it. These are great kits, and I highly recommend them. Just take your time, make it look decent. And then some of the things I do, nothing special. I just kind of build them right out of the box. And polish them up and make them look good. All these tricks and things people may tell you, you know, it's not much you can do that it's any different than what they can do. So, well, these are the Dodge Darts. And I recommend these kits. I like them. I think they're fun. So, I think you'll have fun with them too. So, next time you see one, don't pass on because somebody else kind of thought it was a bad kit because it didn't work out for them. You buy it on your own and you try it. And make it look something decent and make it look good. And make it your own. Build it any way you like. These kits come lots of optional parts and you can do all sorts of things with them. Alright, I hope you enjoyed me sharing some of my models and tips with you on the Mopar edition here on the program. I might try and do one of these every so often in between build-ups and stash updates and mail calls and things like that. We're going to try and change it up here every once in a while. So if you have any suggestions, leave your comment down below and I'll read them over and see if we can fit them here on the program. I'm the Autistic Modeler. Happy modeling.